Well, good morning. We are still working on Mule Slide Hill over here today. I just made a video on dumping on an extreme grade with this mule, and I gotta say, this thing worked flawlessly. Well, today we've shoveled up some more dirt, and we're gonna go down and fill up the stump hole on the opposite side of the creek. This is going to be as much as a trail ride as it is going to be moving the dirt, because we're going to have to work our way around the base of the hill. The mule here, we've got probably about 1,200 pounds of dirt on the back of this. So we're going to take it down, dump it off, and fill up a stump hole. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I will try to leave a link for the video of dumping on the extreme grade. That was impressive with this machine. Thanks for watching. Let's get started. Now this hole right here, we're going to fill this thing up, and I'm trying really hard not to take away from Mule Slide Hill here. This has been a lot of fun. And I'm going to fill this guy up just a little bit right in here. I don't want it holding that much water. When we start drying out here this summer, that's just going to end up being a mosquito pit, and I don't want that. And like I said, now here at the creek, I used to bring my lawnmower across this. So this machine has done a pretty good job of cultivating the ground for us. We're going to fill this hole up. Let me pull forward, and I'll get you guys situated to where you can see. And there's our target. Let's drop some dirt. This mule, that makes that just fine. I was hoping we was going to beat the rain, but it looks like it's going to catch us. Like I said, we have cut that in deep. Get our shovel here out of the way. I ended up with more dirt up in the garden than I thought we was going to have. And I gotta say, this is a good spot for it. I am impressed at how much control you actually have on the dump on this thing. That is, again, that's at minimum 1,000 pounds, probably closer to 12 or so, 1,200 pounds. And I am keeping that rubber mat back there to keep that mud from sticking to the bed of this thing. But that really does work good. Ooh, that's soft in there. And like I said, I anticipate we're probably going to need at least 2 more loads here. Even the ruts rolling over to this hole here, they've cut themselves in probably 8 to 10 inches deep in various places. It just compacts the soil. And yes, it makes it fun, but it also makes it a little bit of work to maintain if you got to get your lawnmower across through, which is where we're at today. Alright, that's got that kind of worked in. This will move around a little bit because that's extremely wet underneath it. Let's go back and get us another load and see how we do. If we don't get rained out. Alright. You know what would be a great accessory for the back of this mule is some kind of hydraulic track hoe bucket. I mean, this works, but you know, we may be able to get it done a little easier. That's okay. I definitely need the exercise. That's some good looking dirt. Alright, I'll finish loading this up and I'll bring you guys back with me. Go ahead and close the tailgate. That worked out real well, being up here on top of this footing, to be able to shovel into the back of this mule. Mule sets up quite a bit off the ground. Spares me from having to lift this shovel all the way up. We're going to call that a load. Let's take it down and drop it off. See how we end up. I really do think that's going to be enough. This is the hole we had fixed in the last video, and like I said, I will try to put the link in there. The mule dumping on this angle, it done fantastic. Now the fact that the mule is as long and wide as it is helps with the stability when you get into terrain such as this. More specifically when you're lifting the bed up on that thing and changing the center of gravity. I mean, this is steep right here, but we've got that hole filled up. And we've got the stump hole filled up in there across the creek. So I'm going to say this video was a success. We definitely got to do a little bit of trail riding as we went along. And we may even build us another trail down in between the cherry trees there to where we can get a straight run at this. It'll be a lot of fun on this hill. I hope you guys has enjoyed the video. I thank you for coming along with me, and I will see you on the next one. I'm telling you, it's hard telling what we're going to get into, but it's always fun.